Hi, Matt. I'm Ezelle from the upcoming. It's really lovely to speak to you. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Great to meet you.
Oh, you too. So perhaps we could start. I mean, this is obviously a new addition to the Monsterverse. So could you tell us a little bit about what Monarch Legacy of Monsters is all about? What can viewers expect when they watch this?
I'm a huge Godzilla fan on one side, but I also love drama, and I really everything that I do as a filmmaker is about emotion and about characters. And I think what Matt Fraction and Chris Black, who created the show, have done so beautifully is they've managed to create a human-centric monster show. It really is all about these characters on the ground and their experience of this big world of monsters and how their personal lives are affected by the monsters out there. So it really is it's really a beautiful human show, and it's multi generations. It's a story, a puzzle and a mystery that takes place over many years.
And also, without giving too much away about the timelines, there is, there are two colliding timelines. You've got Kurt Russell and his son Wyatt sharing the role of Lee Shaw. And what was that like casting them and then kind of watching them share this character?
We knew that Lee Shaw was going to be a really important character because he was a point of view character in the past, figuring out this world of monsters, and then he was going to be the sage who knew about these monsters in the present and would help our younger generation. And then as we were thinking about who could play the part in the past and in the present, there on both lists happened to be Kurt Russell and Wyatt Russell. It was just such an undeniably exciting idea for us. And then we had to go and sort of see if it would be exciting to them. And it was. I mean, they had been offered father-son things before, I think, quite a few times, and nothing had quite clicked. But then the idea that they could do something together, that this could be a family project, that they could build Lee Shaw together was exciting for them too.
Oh, and could you tell us, I mean, I know you shot in Tokyo, I believe a bit in New York as well. Could you tell us a little bit about the locations and whether any, sort of standout moments or challenges from shooting in so many different areas?
It's a global show, and it was by design, and Godzilla is a global character. He's beloved all over the world for the right reasons, of course, because he's great. But so we went to Tokyo, which was incredibly exciting to shoot on the streets of Tokyo, where Godzilla was born, and to shoot scenes of people running in fear from Godzilla. It just felt like the movies I grew up watching as a kid and loving. That was truly exciting. But we went to lots of places, to jungles in Hawaii, to glaciers, to deserts, and I think it was all about trying to create a big, rich tapestry, and also to create authentic environments. Because if you're believing in the people, you're believing in the world around them, it helps to make those monsters as real as possible too.
And even from the get-go, we have these amazing new introductions of certain creatures. So where did the ideation and the new title come from? What can viewers kind of expect in this new multiverse?
That was one of the big joys also as a filmmaker, was like, oh, I get to make some new monsters. This is great. And the way the monsters had been made in the past was just that they fit their environment in an interesting way. There was always a consideration about flora and fauna and making sure that the creatures fit in. So our show opens with a bamboo spider that you've seen in Skull Island that was built to blend in with a bamboo forest. And so then when we found this amazing rock formation in Hawaii that we wanted to shoot for that opening sequence, I had a different idea of what monster might be waiting for John Goodman's character down there. But when I went down onto that location, all these little rock crabs that I hadn't seen that blended in appeared and ran away from me. And it was like, oh, well, we should take this crab and figure out what kind of titan we could build around this crab. So again, it's about also looking at what is in the real world, what interesting looking creatures already are here, and then imagining smushing them up and making them bigger and all of that.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to me today. It's fantastic. I wish you the very best in it. I absolutely loved it. It's addictive. Watch the whole thing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you
No,
very much.
thanks.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.